I'm going to do a quick reading for you guys. So, this is a collective reading. If your energy is present, then I'm setting the intention, okay, that there may be a message here for you. But if the message doesn't resonate, don't worry. Check another video, check another reader. And yeah, don't force it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check out some of the other readings on the channel. And yeah, my loves, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like if you like the vibe, and yeah, if you find that these messages are helpful. So let's get one more. Thank you very much. Blessed. Oh, that glitters, deep knowing. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys, it's saying like, it's like focus on where you're blessed in your life. Okay, if you're hoping for something, it's saying the best way to attract it. Some of you guys are trying, you really want money, you're trying to manifest money, or you're hoping for money, or you're praying for money, or this is like what you feel like, okay, like if the universe would just bless me with some money right now, like I could, whatever. And the answer to that is focus on where you're blessed already. Okay, focus on like a deep sense of appreciation for all the things that are around you, that you're like, I'm so grateful for this. Like something about, I'm getting to start like a gratitude practice, like a morning gratitude routine, or like have a gratitude list, or have like a moment in your meditation or something, like whatever. But it's gonna help attract in like some sort of money. Okay. Some of you guys as well, you have a deep knowing about something, and 4, 5, 6, 7, seven double sevens, and number 4. It's about stability and your intuition. So some of you guys, you may know that like the divine is speaking to you through your intuition. For others of you guys, there's something that you know about like a stability situation, or maybe some of you guys, like you're hoping for something, but deep down like you feel like you know that you're going to receive some sort of money or something like that. Boundaries, be strong. One more. So you guys, it could be like something about someone might need better boundaries here, okay, in order to like protect their money, okay, because there could be people that may show up and be deceptive and like just want like their money. If it's not the money, it could be something about like something to do with like success, or even like fame, or it could be something to do with like a specific thing, something to do with, hold on, it might even just be like someone that's just not showing up in an authentic energy. Okay, maybe there could be something where there's like, I don't know, someone, there's just a need for better boundaries, peace, in order to have peace. Okay, also for singers, it could be like a social situation. Maybe there's like people that are only around you because they feel like you have something, or like you have some sort of like, there's something that you have, okay, and so it could be some people that like, I don't know, the peace, there's no need to worry as everything's working out beautifully. Either way, it's saying there's no need to worry, things are working out beautifully. But maybe like if you know that there's like some of those energies, and it's like maybe you feel like they're not showing up in their authenticity, or maybe you feel like they're deceptive, or maybe you feel like they only want you because of like how you look, or your money, or the attention that you get, or like something to do with the outside, just solely just the yeah, like prosperity. It could have really to do with money, or it could have something to do with just like, again, like monetary, physical, external, superficial. Okay, and it's not balanced with the internal, it's just the external. Okay, and some of you guys, you know this already. So it's saying that if you set better boundaries here, it's going to allow you to have more peace within yourself and to move forward with peace. And not only that, to nurture something new that you want to grow, something else that your intuition has guided you to do. It's something new, and it's the intuition saying you need to feed that new thing that you've birthed or you've just given birth to. You need to feed it grapes. So not only feed it, but treat it like luxury. Some of you guys, it's like, if there's something new, it could be a new start, a new journey, a new project, a new idea, a new person, a new situation, whatever it is. It could even be purity, it could be innocence, it could be something about someone stepping into their authenticity, and that could be new. Okay, and it's like, it could also be like nurturing the inner child, or like nurturing this new approach. Okay, it's like someone could be like, I see someone either stepping aside from something or stepping away from something, or someone showing up. It could be someone that's starting a new practice of peace. It could be someone, it could be anything that's new, okay, whatever it is, okay, but you know what it is. That's the important point. You already know what it is. But it's like, you need to feed it, and not just feed it, but feed it grapes. And like, what do you think of when you think, oh, if you tell someone like, oh, can you feed me grapes? So what do you think? It makes you feel luxurious, right? So it's kind of like something about, if you want luxurious energy coming towards you, give to someone like their luxury, like give, it's like that type of value, that type of like richness in energy. So let's say it's like a project, right? Give it your time. Your time is valuable, give your genuine time to it, you know um and don't just like, okay, I'll give this bit of time to it, and then you kind of slapdash it. Like, no, like, give your time to it, even if that means you have to set boundaries to do with other people. Maybe you have a good time here and there, but maybe, it's just superficial interest. Like, you know I could, like, this is actually more valuable use of my time. Like, it's kind of saying, like, even if like let's say there's like social people or stuff like that, or something to do with like an external thing where it's like, okay, it looks good from the outside, but like there's something to do with like the inside that I need to like do, so I need to put a bit of boundaries up so I can focus on that. Or it could be a deceptive situation and boundaries, whatever. But this could be so many different things. But it's kind of like, whatever the new thing is, like, yeah, something about prosperity. I feel like it's something that can make you quite prosperous here, okay, once this like grows into like a full mature thing. But it's like, right now it's a baby, and it needs to be nurtured, it needs to be loved, it needs to be supported, it needs to grow. So it's saying, yeah, be open to receiving. And I feel like there's something about be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And then we've got, on this new, whatever this new thing is, okay, it's like, expect a miracle from it. Look at the baby, this new thing that you're doing, that you're starting, that you're going towards, that you're embarking on, this new practice, this new approach, this new skill, this new hobby, this whatever, this person, this situation. It's saying, if it's new and you feed it grapes, expect a miracle. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, and the grapes are purple as well, and purple for me, for some reason, correlating with the number seven, like, because it's like both intuitive, like it's like an intuitive color, but seven's like an intuitive number. So it's something about, like, it's something intuitive, like, use your intuition on it. Give it things that your intuition is guiding you to give it, you know. But it's kind of like, yeah, and it's like, some of you guys, you may see value. Maybe there's like potential. There's something where there's people that can show up in like some sort of area of success, or there could be a lot of money or prosperity, or like there could be like a lot of, even if, and the mass thing as well doesn't always have to be a negative thing. There could be like a positive connotation here, kind of like, what's the word? Like, sometimes you may have like your external, what's the word, like how you appear to the world, but then there's those on the back front, like on the behind, where it's like, okay, like those that you can be vulnerable with, and it's kind of like that type of thing. Um, what else am I getting? There's something about, there's something significant there. So many messages just in these few cards. You're going to be getting messages here, okay? So you're going to get a message. It's saying remain peace. There's going to be some sort of communication or spirit message, sorry, in regards to how to go about this miracle. There's something that you already know about here, okay? And it's like, it could be you needing to set boundaries with what you're doing so you can focus on growing your money, okay? And maybe it has something to do with you showing up in the spotlight. Maybe it has something to do with you coming out, being seen in like a new way, okay? Maybe it has something to do with like, uh, you know, going somewhere, doing something. Um, but it's kind of like, I just feel like it's something new that you've already started. And it's like, yeah, you may need to set some, it might even just be like, again, just like healthy boundaries so you can cultivate your sense of peace and that so you can nurture this new thing. Because if you have a new baby, you need to protect it. Again, that energy of protection's coming up. Like, so whatever you started that's new. So even if it's something within yourself, if you're in a place where you're more at peace, you're more in a vulnerable energy, then you may need to also protect that if it's new so that you can, because think of it as like a baby. When you have a newborn baby, you can't just leave the baby out and whatever. You have to protect the baby, you have to hold the baby, you have to be gentle with the baby, you have to, you know, you have to do all of those things. So if it's yourself, if it's something new with yourself, it could be saying that, you know, you may have to be a bit more gentle with yourself, you may have to give yourself some love. And like, you know, it's almost like, you know, when you have a baby, everyone wants to see the baby because it's like, oh my God, look at the baby. And it's like, you can do that a little bit, but then you can't have like people around the baby 24/7 because the baby needs peace and quiet, you know? The baby needs peace and quiet. So it's kind of like you can balance it out, but you just may need, like, a boundary doesn't always mean like nothing, but it can be. You just have to discern what boundaries needed so that you can be in this energy of peace, or so that something can, you know, there could be this peace and this like nurturing, right? So it's like maybe if there was more time spent on something that was like just maybe just only good for the external, but it wasn't like for the soul, then you could be spending a little less time on that and a little bit more time on that just to kind of balance it out and protect the new thing that you're growing. So you guys, if it's just people or situations that you feel like, okay, that's just not good for me, you could just be completely like saying, okay, I just need to completely go in this direction towards my peace and kind of just focus on what I need to do or something new that I'm trying to grow. But yeah, it's saying be strong. There's something you're hoping for. Okay, so guys, if you're hoping for money, like I said, gratitude, focus on the things you're grateful for. I feel like, so you guys, if there's something that you've prayed for, I feel like God has like heard your prayer, okay? Or if you like asked spirit for something, like spirit's going to be sending like you messages, okay? So it's saying like, you know, so maybe guys, this new thing that started is God answering your prayer, or is like a result of you following spirit's messages and kind of like cultivating this new thing. And it's like you're holding it in your hand, like whatever it is, like an opportunity or something, like you're holding it, and like it's dependent on what you do with it now. So it's almost like I'm seeing, like, you know, in like those American shows when like they're in school and they get a product like a baby, like a doll, and they have to like look after the baby, otherwise the baby dies. That's what I'm getting. So it's like you've got like, it's like a school project, right? And yeah, like you, the baby, it's like it acts like a real baby, and it's like if you don't nurture the baby, you don't feed the baby, you don't look after the baby dies. It's kind of like that. So if it's a product, if you don't nurture it, if you don't love it, if you don't, you know, give it what it needs, then the idea dies, you know, or the idea doesn't die, but the manifestation of it doesn't come to fruition. So it's like if it's not growing, it's dead, right? Same thing with like anything that you're trying to start, you're trying to cultivate, you're trying to nurture, even if it's with yourself. That's what I was saying about like I don't think it was this reading, but I used the analogy of like someone like wanting to like start a diet or something. It's like if you don't nurture it, it dies. Like it's just, anyways. Um, anything else here, please, Spirit? I'm just thinking, do I want to get another deck? No, I'm gonna get one more here. Unconditional love. Mary Magdalene. We've got Mary twice. Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. So it's kind of telling, it's like someone could be born again. Like I'm hearing born again virgin, but it's not necessarily on the virgin front. It's more like in love, like born again love, like born again rebirth, love, unconditional love, like Mary, like holy, but not necessarily like holy, but well, it could be, but I'm just more like on the love front, like a cleanse. Something about like a cleanse. Mary Magdalene could be significant. Something about Mary Magdalene and Mary, maybe like, so you guys, if you're familiar with like Bible stories and stuff, maybe like those two stories, the stories of Mary Magdalene could be significant, or the story of Mary. Okay. But like more, like if you check upon it, try and see it more as like metaphors for things as opposed to like literal. Or whatever sparks your intuition when you read it. Okay, there may be like a message there. um Live yourself and others no matter what, no matter the situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay, this could be an energy of where like there could be like judgments, but it's like saying that show up in an energy of love, and like the judgments are irrelevant, you know, like not even irrelevant, but it's like, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm just got my laptop. I just want to just quickly check out what Google says about these stories, because I kind of have an idea of my mind, but I don't want to like mess up the story, right? So we do Mary Magdalene first. It says Mary Magdalene was a disciple of Jesus according to the gospel, and as well like yeah, you can see Jesus as like an ascended individual. According to gospel accounts, Jesus cleansed her of 7 demons. She financially aided him in Galilee. She was one of the witnesses of the crucifixion. So this could have been someone that witnessed like someone ascended, kind of go through a like a crucifixion. Could be like symbolic for like someone just feeling like they just went through something where they just felt like crucified, or uh almost like there could have been maybe like a public humiliation, or public cruise, like something that happened where it was just to them, and there was like, yeah, anyways. um Witnessed the crucifixion and the burial of Jesus, and famously was the person to see him after the resurrection. That also talks about after the resurrection, it's like the death and the rebirth. So it's almost like as well with that phoenix rising energy, someone could have like seemed like someone died, almost not actually died, but like there was an ending, and then like they rose from the ashes basically. And this person saw them, they saw what they were like after they rose from the ashes. Okay. So that could be significant. I'm going to just quickly get the Mother Mary story. That could be another thing. Hold on. Sorry, just bear with me, guys. My laptop's just being a bit slow. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, the first mention of Mary is the story of the Annunciation, which reports that she was living in Nazareth and was betrothed to Joseph, and the last mention of her includes her in the company of those who devoted themselves to prayer after the ascension of Jesus into heaven. Okay, so again, you can see heaven as like a high vibration, fulfillment, again, those gates, destiny, whatever. So I feel like someone's ascended um, into a vibration or something. We've got the last one includes her in the company of those who devoted themselves to prayer after that event. So some of the so those who so it could be again, uh, you know, that's what I was kind of saying. I guess that's maybe why I said that holy energy, but it doesn't have to necessarily like be like prayer in the sense of like religious, but just like it could be like just source and collect like uh, take what resonates, right? Like your connection to God, the divine source, that type of thing, right? But cool. So those stories could be significant somewhere. I'll read that one again. So the first mention of Mary is the story of the Annunciation, which reports that she was living in Nazareth and was betrothed to Joseph. And the last mention of her includes her in the company of those who devoted themselves to prayer after the ascension of Jesus into heaven. Okay, cool. Right. I was gonna get one more, right? Yeah, golden opportunity. So this talks about a cleansing. Someone may feel like they need to go through like a deep cleansing here. And there's something about doing a cleanse. Also, now a cleanse, there's so many different types of cleanses you can do. Depending on what type of cleanse you want it for. Again, these are all like stuff I need to do videos on at some point, but just briefly, quickly, if anyone's interested, you could do like a quick, easy, simple ones. You can do a salt bath. Okay, you can do like a ritual bath, but putting salt in is very good. Also, like a cleanse, you could do like a water cleanse, you could do a food cleanse, you could temporarily like do like go on like a certain diet, like a more cleaner diet, to kind of cleanse your body. You can do a yoni steam. You could do juice cleanse, water cleanse. Again, like I said, the bath. You can also do like a foot bath thing with salt as well. So it helps to draw out like a lot of the any negative energy outside of the body that's in the body outside. What else? Off the top of my head. It's so like there's so much more to it, like in terms of like as well like the decisions, the boundaries, all of that stuff. Like it protects, especially when you're cleansing, then you want to make sure that whatever energies are coming like in is also like, you know, because then you have to cleanse again. And obviously it's just good to like, you know, cleanse periodically anyway, if you're just trying to like, you know, be more in a place of like peace and purity, whatever. But yeah, it's kind of like you could even look at that up as well if you're feeling like some of you guys are something about your prayers. This I feel like this is an answer to someone's prayers. So maybe I'm gonna title this reading like, because I feel like there's different things that I mentioned. Half of them I don't even remember. But I feel like maybe there's different some of you guys who had different like some certain prayers, and this is the answers to that. Okay, also like prayer as well. Prayer, it could have been meditation if you feel like you're not resonating with the word prayer. It could be meditation. It could be just like you just talking to yourself or your higher self or whatever you feel like you do to be connected to source, to your higher higher source, right? Okay, can we get another advice card? Anything else, Spirit? Sacred space. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Talking about ritual, sacred space. But again, if you guys just have like this time where you're just alone and you just wherever you connect with the divine, that's what I'm talking about. So you guys, if you feel like you don't do that much yet, then this could be something about if you're wanting some sort of opportunity, there's something about this either cleansing or like ritual that may help with you moving forward from a place of peace, purity, love, balance, harmony. Sacred space. So it's saying have a sacred space. This could just be a space within you. This could be, it doesn't even have to be so much like a space, but it's almost like it's sometimes it could just symbolize you having time to have your own space. Okay, it could even be somewhere outside that you go, somewhere you go for a walk, or somewhere where you just can be alone, where it can just be you and the divine. And when it's just you and the divine, you find a place of peace. Okay, I recommend like nature if you don't have somewhere that you feel like is peaceful where you're at. But yeah, somewhere it's like you and the divine, and you know, this is really gonna help with whatever this is. Also for some of you guys, again, it's talking about if you something about cleansing. It could be like a ritual as well. Like you could do like a cleansing bath ritual, or some of you guys in the sea, in the ocean. That's like the perfect place. It's like natural. Not what am I saying? I can't even speak. Mercury retrograde. nature's natural, like, cleansing bath, whatever. It's like salt water, right? But anyways, I'm gonna get advice just because I feel like there's some. Oh, wait. I'll get one of these. Meditation for creativity. Yeah, there's something about the more you meditate, you're going to be creatively inspired to what to do. So yeah, that's going to be very helpful for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to give the video a like and subscribe if you have been here to the end, and if these readings are helpful for more readings like this. But yeah guys, sending you lots of love. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.